Well, I wasn't going to record anything on this trip, just because I wasn't. But this is actually pretty interesting. I've already found quite a few turn of the century and late 1800s, turn of the century stuff, arms, different bullet casings and things like that. I found one boot nail, where the mic is on here, I'm trying to shield it. I found one boot nail that appears to be of old Spanish type, doesn't appear to be the more recent stuff. But what's really interesting that I'm doing right now, so I'm just trying to get this mic to where maybe I can shield it, is this hole. And this is a pretty unique spot actually, because there's no blue clay out here that I've seen anyway in any belts or anything. But then I have this blue clay area kind of out of nowhere, and so I went ahead and shot the detector on it. And so any blue clay like this deposit should be Triassic stuff. I mean, it should be 300 million years old, or whatever. And so there shouldn't be anything in it or under it, period. And when I get my detector here, and I barely got a hit to start with, just barely, just some warbles is all. And I'm showing up for different metals. And when I put it on discrimination, there, I get iron, and it goes all the way up to the top, which would be non-ferrous, silver, gold. So that's really interesting though, because there shouldn't be anything in the blue clay, period, nothing. That's impressive. That's the highest discrimination it's got. This is deep. Now, I don't know if you can hear me. But part of the whole reason for doing blue clay is to seal it. Make it watertight. Stuff gets as hard as a rock. Whatever this is under at least a foot of blue clay. At least a foot. And you can't, this stuff, like I said, it's layered in. It's actually layered in tight. It's coming out in hard chips. I may not be able to get it with this little shovel. I may have to go get a full-size rock bar if it's very deep. But I've hit kind of a flat layer here. I don't know what this is. Whatever it is, it's perfectly flat. Feels like it's a totally flat, harder stone, maybe. Oh, what was that? Doesn't get any better than that. I mean, that's reading gold or silver. This is deep. I mean, I don't think I can get, I don't think my Temu shovel is going to do this. I'm going to have rock bars and full-size stuff for this. A pick. Yeah, because actually it looks like clay, but it's just hard as a rock. This is a Temu shovel test, by the way. If you buy the right shovel, man, 20 bucks will get you gold. No pun intended, but it's like a $20 Temu shovel. Kind of redone a little bit, but I couldn't be happier with it so far. I beat the hell out of it. You just got to get sure you get the right one. You get the wrong one, they're junk. Oh yeah, I don't know what's down here. There's something. What's that? Organics. See, there's a little bit of organic stuff in it. It means somebody may have poured all this. I don't know if you can hear me or not. But yeah, this may have been poured and tamped, because there's like a little bit of organics in it. Well, whatever's down here is considerable deep. That's topping the scale, and that's not even with everything else shut off. See, I'll show you what I mean. This is an iron bar. So, shows up as iron. But what I can do is, iron bar, I can shut it off and not even pick it up. That's one level of discrimination. Now I can turn off the next bit of junk, the next bit of junk. The only thing left is gold and silver. You won't hear even that iron bar anymore. But we are getting positive hits for, there you go, that's positive for gold or silver. And you can't even pick up the iron bar. This is stainless steel. Don't pick up the stainless steel, but we pick up that real good. This is deep. So this is liable to be something really good. There's almost no way this could be something dropped here. Cool. Really cool. Hope my head's in the shot. That would suck. I just thought I'd show you how hard this stuff is, this blue clay is, once it's been poured on something. And if it's been poured in wet and tamped and allowed to dry, this is how hard it is. The bottom a lot harder than the sides, but you can see it's not easy stuff to try to dig in. Then it just comes out in chips like that. So chances are I'm gonna have to probably wrap this at some point. I don't have tools big enough to dig this up. I expected small things. I was hoping for something dropped, but this could be pretty considerable. I don't know what's down here. I mean, I have no clue. I didn't find any monuments or anything. Well, I have been finding monuments, but I haven't put two and two together on anything at all. I was just kind of using my intuition and letting just kind of whatever happens, happens. It's kind of a moody day for me, so I just came out here to blow some steam, and wouldn't you know it, so walk right to something, I think. That's usually the way it works out. You can put a billion years of thought, and it'll be the one time you just walk out there and just take a look and see. So we'll see what happens, but I'm probably potentially going to wrap this. I'm going to do a bunch more scanning on this and do a little more digging, and I'll see what happens. Well, you're not going to believe this. Sorry about wind, but let's see if I can find it. I just caught movement out of my eye, and when I did, I saw this tail, ooh, of this guy. I hope you can see this. He's right there. That is a coach whip. People call them red racers. You can see he's up in this tree. He goes all the way down. He's probably about 7 foot altogether, stretched out. What a cool snake. Hey buddy, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Well, you're a neat man, aren't you? Wow. Incredible snake. They're super aggressive. Generally, do you want to sniff me? Here, you can see. It's okay. You're okay. Anyway, they're generally really aggressive snakes, but he's just super curious. Sticking that old tongue out 1,000,000 miles an hour. But how cool is that? And I just saw him. He was on the ground right here. And I came walking by the tree and I just caught a flash of something that looked like a tail. It went up and there he is. Super cool guy. So anyway, this worked out really well. So I've been surveying this whole area for blue clay, and there just isn't really any deposits of thick blue clay I can see basically in any of the layering. So it's odd that there was blue clay there, and then to have a hit in the middle of nowhere like that, that's substantial. You know, all I got was echoes at the top. Oh, this wind is going to kill this. Sorry. It's the way it goes. But all I got was echoes at the top, and it wasn't until I actually moved a little material that we got our true hit. So whatever it is pretty deep. And under blue clay, that blue clay was probably brought in here. So it should be cool. But anyway, I'm going to call it, and we'll come back out and see what we can do on this one.